add up the seconds. You know, sometimes the more careful the horse is, the more time they hang in the air, takes a second away, and then the horse has gotten a little bit, like you said, more economical, but also ending up a little bit quiet at some of the fences. So we'll see what her time is as we watch Caroline blast out.
Yeah, she set off with gusto, that's for sure. She means business. She's been round twice. She's had 2 good rides round as well. Coming into the main arena.
It's so interesting and amazing for this horse, HSH. Conor won the 4-year-old, was second in the 5-year-old, second in the Leon 6-year-old championships last year, has won 3 three-star starts so far. He is the best rated 7-year-old ever in American history.
Some feats.
No pressure.
No pressure. Well, jumping through the Atwood arena, Atwood footing, of course, huge sponsors here, and a lot of responsibility for them, but they're huge supporters of the Mars Maryland 5-star, powered by Brown Advisory, as Lauren Nicholson, as good as any through the Mars water.
Took the flag, but that won't matter. Just clipped it with the hind leg. Really sensible ride there for Lauren. So we'll see where she's at. She should be at 136. I think she'll be right on it, actually.
Yeah, 136 down the hill, 20 seconds. 8-minute marker is coming up as she hits the top of the hill. So that is about now, and running down 10, 9, 8, 7. We're watching for 136 to get that optimum time of 9 minutes and 44 seconds. She's thereabouts.
Yes, so she's still very much in target of making the time, and she'll know exactly where she is, as we have Caroline up at the top of the hill, carving around for this sunken road that's been so influential on Ian Stark's national championship track.
6 A, B, C, D, 4 parts. The log gives the first log a little bit of a tap, just sharpens the horse up though as they go through that combination. Very gingerly off the step at 19 is Lauren Nicholson, and stands off the last of the houses. Lauren with Larcott Z on that very good dressage, 28.2. This lady though chasing her down.
Great shot there. You know, the horse is really lifting up and around, and Ian said when we were walking that, he's like, it looks so impressive, and he said it just gets the horse up in the air again after that tricky combination at the sunken road, and it does just that as Caroline gallops up the hill to the bird bath, where we've seen some splashing today.
Yeah, we certainly have. The bird bath at 8A and 8B, 3 or 4 strides in between those 2 little birds in the water. They look fairly innocuous. Stands well off the first. She's going to have to go on the 3. She does, and quickly back onto dry ground and away into her rhythm. She crouches low over the top.
She was beautiful in her first ride. She first double clear of the day.
Superstorm Sandy she rode first, but then we're back at the big wave fence, the Magna Wave Roll Wave at 11, and the Tyson's Test at 12 ABC gets a little bit untidy at the C elements.
And we've seen that once or twice, actually. We saw that in the main arena, and the C element, or the B element coming out of the arena, just getting a little four-legged. And again, genuine, straight, brave, but just a smidge showing the age there. No better jockey on top to kind of reassess right now, make sure she's getting this horse in well and galloping, keeping the confidence up, keeping an eye on the clock, but also being mindful of producing this horse as she's been the whole way through the 4-year-olds, the 5-year-olds, the 6-year-olds, and here we are at the 7-year-olds.
There is that lovely galloping shots of there. It is our last to go, Caroline Pamuchku and HSH Conor as they gallop. This is a long galloping part of the track. It is 2 fences they have to jump before the Mars Water. The Park Rangers potting shed at 14, and then the Pheasant Feeder at 15. We just see them flash between the trees and go behind that little wood copse there, and now jump the Pheasant Feeder. and up towards the Mars leg. A long, long pull for a young horse.
It really is. And there's only, you know, two jumps on the way up the hill. You can see Caroline crouching low. Caroline is very tall. I mean, she is built to ride, but this is a short horse front to back. You can see her almost posting gallop, encouraging the horse to keep going, but trying to keep in her center of balance over this little horse. If she's so tall, if she stands upright, she's going to be more of a sail than a propeller. So she's trying to stay in a good balance as she comes up to the top of the hill.
Yeah, Caroline then, in fact, she jumped the potting shed. She's now at the pheasant feeder, the one fence before the Mars Water, the Crab at 16 AB, then the viaduct walls and the brush shoulder at 17. She crouches low. She keeps encouraging this young horse, 7-year-old HSH Conor, up to the top of the bank as Marley Bourke comes to the final fence. She's a few seconds over with the lovely Kung Fu quality. She will stop the clock 15 seconds over, incurring 6 time penalties, finishing on 43.7. Caroline Pamuchku, HSH Conor now have the course to themselves.
Super ride there. Really, really nice. And it's such a great spot to see where the horse is at in their footwork, where the horse is at in their brains, and really clever through the water there. And she's picking up steam coming back down this hill. It is such a long pull on the way to the top of the hill, but here you can really let them fly. She looks like she'll be near around where Lauren was at this point, so still in contention, but needs to keep her foot on the pedal.
Yeah, just gone past her 8-minute marker, and it's 1 minute 36 down to the bottom of the bank, and I think she'll be pretty pleased with what she sees if she checks on her clock, which she should do when she lands and gallops away. Not much time to have a check on that clock. Caroline Pamuchku and HSH Conor still going super well. On to the Fairhill International roller coaster and drop.
Little trot and a pop off. No penalty for that. Often a wise move. Picks up as she heads down. She's got one oxer at the bottom of the hill. She's got 2 corners and the last fence to go. 1 minute, 13 seconds to make it home. And we'll know who will be sitting in the top spot as we head into show jumping tomorrow.
Well, she can afford... we've actually got a corrected... No, it is 25.4. 1 second over. No, it keeps changing. Lauren Nicholson, yeah, it is 0.4. So she can afford to be a few seconds over, but she will not want that. There's not one fence separating the top 4 horses at the moment, 3 horses at the moment, so she'll want to be inside the time, but of course you still want a little bit of energy left in the tank for tomorrow's show jumping.
The last jump, she knows very much, feeling that win getting closer as she heads towards the last fence and through the finish flag. Wants to see a good shot here, pop over the last. She's got plenty of time to make it inside the time. She does it easily.
Yeah, she certainly does. Punches the air, 12 seconds, 13 seconds it is, inside the optimum time of 9 minutes 44 seconds. And that is our leader. Caroline Pamuchku goes into the show jumping tomorrow with a convincing lead of 25.4. As I said, there's not one fence separating the top 3 horses. It is going to be very, very tight indeed when we come to Michelle Valancourt's show jumping course tomorrow. What a day.
Yes, so impressive there, Caroline. Three in the top, double clear.